You're watching Cheery TV.
Howdy, everybody, and welcome back to the Retro Bowl. Road to the Retro Bowl. It is Week 17. City Fools going up against San Francisco SF versus SF. It's going to be quite the interesting time, and I am, of course, Tom, and I'm here with everyone's favorite co-host. Truly this time. I mean it this time. I really, really do. Jim.
I always forget my name.
No, it's just been a minute.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, hello, everybody. It's me, Jim. I know we're going to have a good time. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Because Silly Fools are here, full swing, back in action, and it's going to be better than ever. We got the dad, everything, all of the worries of the past are over, and now we can just focus on the last few games. The truly tougher times are ahead in terms of the game, not necessarily in terms of the, other stuff.
Yeah, other stuff, yeah. It's been rough, but now we're here, and it's going to be going fantastic. City Fools against San Francisco. San Francisco is proving pretty strong. So it's going to be kind of tough, but I'm sure we'll be able to manage. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, like, despite of being 11-4, they don't exactly have the best stats. So there's some goodness to be had here. Of course, though, it is raining, which means everyone on the Silly Fools is basically going to be rocking some banana peel slippers, because I've never seen them do good in the rain. But I mean, they do okay in the rain. They do okay, but now it's kind of hard to tell which name I'm looking at in the top left of the screen, because Yeah, I get what you're talking about there, but solid catch from Bob, 18 yards. He got out there. That was crazy. I did not expect him to get out there.
Is your voice okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I just woke up. It's very. Oh, you had the scrape. Yeah, it was too close for comfort.
That was a very risky maneuver there. They were throwing again to Bob. It didn't work out, but luckily it didn't go anywhere. It didn't need to. Oh, and a sack. 3rd and 16 already on the second play of the game. It's gonna be an interesting one to see where it goes from here. Looks like it's going right up into the air. What the heck? Bob just freaking tucked it into the air, and then he somehow managed to grab it. Bob is getting very antsy. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's something that I would never have expected this from Bob. He seems like such a more tame fella. But Tiger grabbing that for 16 yards. I'm not too surprised about that. But Bob might want to slow his roll.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the season here, and he's definitely biting off maybe a little bit more than he can chew. But he has been successful. I mean, I will say that. He only screwed up one catch, and so far he's been pretty good. So maybe he knows what he's doing. Maybe he's finally coming out of his shell. Maybe next year you'll see him as a wide receiver, huh, Jim?
No, because that means we're going to replace Donker. And look at that beautiful freaking man. Bah! Pop that man in the face. Oh, that was so freaking great. Imagine getting your teeth knocked out by Donker's elbow like that. I would be enlightened. It would be a truly amazing experience.
I wouldn't say amazing, but I mean, hey, it's pretty alright. And oh, so close! Seeing Dad run that in for a beautiful touchdown. But unfortunately, we're still 2nd and goal. And he's gotten immediately stopped at the line there. So he's running low on options here. Looks like he's throwing it to old sidekick Bob, who's maybe manages. Boo! Boo!
I was just excited. Sorry, I was out of air. I was mid-breath when that happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, listen, it managed to happen. I'm amazed. That was they had Bob locked under wraps there. Immediately, 2 people. But look at that. That was some insane maneuvers. He faked 2 of them out and then just ran in. And this man is actually unstoppable.
He's proving to be like an amazing asset, which is insane, because for years now we've called his name's Poor Bob. There's a reason. He's terrible.
He's usually pretty terrible. This year he's really dedicated himself to being better, and Gonzalez takes the interception right at the end of the first quarter, so we get the ball again right up on their line. We're going to get another touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fantastic way to start Week 17. SFBSF. We'll be able to tell very easily now which name it is, because we have the ones that have points. Isn't that right, Jim?
Yeah, honestly, having points is one of the greatest things in the world. I mean, I have got a point to make if you let me, Tom.
Of course, make any point you want.
I think that was embarrassing. That's not the point I was trying to make, but I was embarrassing.
That was kind of embarrassing. What's your point?
I think that peanut butter should be replaced with. Oh my God! Look at him run! Oh.
Oh, that was very, very good. I mean, he again, Donka's got the moves. I mean, really starting to. I think that they're starting to meld with the water. Maybe the avatars or something like that. I've never seen Avatar 2, but I know that it's the way of the water. But that was he truly formidable opponents now. These boys mean business. They're back in action. I think they're finally starting to get some rhythm going with that second touchdown. Once again, going to Bob for a quick turnaround there. Absolutely spectacular.
These boys are incredible. It's so hot. But listen, the point of cashew butter, it's better. It's just better. It tastes better. It smells better. Just peanut butter, it sucks. You just gotta put that out there. Good points. Good points for Tiger.
You don't like peanut butter, Jim?
I do not like peanut butter at all. I think it's disgusting, and I think it should go away.
Well, that is not something I thought I'd ever hear anyone say, especially unless they're like 6 and they're picky. But I mean, hey, it's just what it is.
Well, I mean, some people just don't like stuff. I don't like many things, and peanut butter is just one of them. But cashew butter, oh, that's just solid. Almonds, get them out of here. But pecans, yeah. Walnuts, sure, why not?
Well, you have a lot of legume-based points to make here today, Jim. That's very interesting.
Well, that's kind of all they had in that closet. There was just a lot of freaking different types of nuts. So I got to making quite the internal tier list of fucking fuck-ups, you bastards.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate maneuver there. So you just know nuts now, basically.
Yeah, I've got nuts on the mind always. Always and forever.
Well, you know what? Fair play to you. We are now getting pretty close to the end of the second quarter, and it's only so close, so far away, and it looks like the ball is going large and wide. The friend who was left wide open. That was insane.
Yeah, I mean, like, he literally, someone was there to stop him, and then they just dove off to the side to go see what Tiger was up to. It's like they wanted some cereal or something. Look at that, dude. That man right there. The man in the white shirt and the brown helmet. This guy. Yeah, he touched front shoulders, probably wanted to go. He always wanted to go get a handshake from all the freaking silly fools on the field, but he unfortunately realized too late that he was the only one actually blocking the man who was going to get the points. So, hey, good stuff for us.
Always good stuff for us as Bob secures another 2-point conversion. We are ending the half at 24 points because San Francisco's not be able to. They're not going anywhere. Interception. Unfortunately, we cannot keep that interception for ourselves. We're going to have to pass the ball off, but it is going swimmingly.
We might have to start swimming. Do you see how hard it's raining out there?
It's very intense. I am very impressed that the Seafools get to drop the ball. They've missed it a couple times. They've gotten sacked, but they have not intercepted yet. They've not fumbled the ball. They've not intercepted it, which is honestly, well, they've intercepted, but we've not given them an interception, which is truly incredible.
These boys came out to play today. They want title of the best SF in the NFL, and it's showing, and they're doing great. But Ziegler missing the tackle here. It looks like this might be the time for San Francisco to get some points. They take most of the quarter, but they're unable to make it there, and they just go for a quick, easy field goal just to get some points on the board. But it is going to be way too little. It's still kind of early, but it's definitely, they're not going to be able to make as many magical moves as they're hoping for here.
Yeah, they're only 3 points, and there's only a quarter and like a half left. It's not looking good for San Francisco fans. I'll tell you that much, everybody. But Benji grabs the ball for 8 yards. Not necessarily. That's probably the smallest play we've had today. But it's still a good one. He got the ball, which is all that really matters at the end of the day. And I was seeing a good chunk once again to Bob, who's genuinely running this ball 27 yards. Dude, this man is unstoppable.
I think he's just, I don't know. I honestly, maybe just seeing the dad again is just really just brightening up his spirits. It's just good to know that there's nothing crazy going on here. The world is just as normal as it's always been. But they definitely are awesome, and they mean business here.
They mean some serious business, and I'm very, very excited about it. This just means it's going to be a fantastic season. It gets thrown right to friend's arms. Tiger really wanted that ball. Oh my god, he almost went for that. Could have been a touchdown if that third guy got stopped. But 31 yards once again. Again, these people. Tiger gave him the push he needed to run, and he freaking dunks 2 people, but couldn't dunk the third, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, the third guy dunked front, but that's okay because he's a good guy. He wanted to give them some, You feel good emotions, like, oh, just give me a little thing, a little something real quick. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was very, very solid. It was very, very solid. Good for Friend to give him a little bit of hope, because they're going to need it. They got one more quarter left, and it's not looking good for them. As the ball goes to Tiger, who manages to... he didn't even have to dive into the end zone. Do you see how many people were there, were ready for him? There was one guy blocking up here. Let's go back. One guy up here blocking Tiger. The ball gets thrown. He just walks right around him. Doesn't even matter. There's no way he's catching up. And all these people running up to him. There were 4 of them ready. And they just could not get close enough, fast enough. Tiger was just too dang fast. Hopped up on Frosted Flakes. He was just on speed. Never going to get stopped. It's insane how different each player's play style is. But just how well they synergize and how well it just makes a perfect team. Definitely. These silly bastards are just so strong. And look at that. Another incomplete pass here. The only thing is we could talk about it later if you don't want to sour the mood.
No, we can talk about it now. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, that we have tried getting into contact with Asafo, the old kicker, our only kicker. He has not shown interest in coming back. Mainly because he... Jim, can you say it? I can't say it.
He got hit by a car.
He got hit by a car, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! I'm sorry. Was the speaker on to be stun the dad? And oh fuck! I'm sorry. But yeah, an unfortunate play for an unfortunate news. So, yeah, he got hit by a fucking car, guys. He's alive, but he's... how do I put this? He bruised his elbow.
He bruised his elbow, goddammit.
And it's a serious one. It's gonna last a couple days, and he's putting himself into some interesting perspective, and he can't see himself coming back. Oh, which is really unfortunate for us, for everyone who loves the Silly Fools. I mean, he was a star of the bench, truly one of the bestest benches that we'll ever have. He will be missed. He will be missed for sure. But a speedy recovery. Hoping for a speedy recovery, of course. We can only hope for the best for Asafo, because he has given us the best of his career. That is for sure. Without even stressing it, that's just the case. That's how it was.
He was a good man. He was a good man who left too early for his own good. It's just a shame. With 1 second left on the clock, they're going for the timeout play. They're listen, it's been like 15 seconds. They're actually going to fucking get this with his ball in the thing. This one's out for Asafo, I'm sure. Oh, for sure. Look at him. A friend even stalled at the clock just for 1 last second. They got one more maneuver to go. And I think if they can do this, they could potentially go for the 40-point game, which has not happened in a while for them. But it looks like they're actually starting to gain a little bit of defenses, and they got the interception. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do at the end of the day? But it doesn't matter. You know why? Because let's not even look at that. We don't need to look at that, because that's just a sad play. Game over, baby. Silly Fools have won 32-10. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just good to be a silly fool. Feels good to be a silly little guy watching the silly little fools just freaking run around on the stunned field for a while.
They are truly some of the best damn people in the universe here. Solid work from Mazel there, of course. Everyone's just unstoppable. Everyone's truly unstoppable. But Skipper's feeling a little down, which is unfortunate, probably because of the news. But I mean, we'll all feel better very, very soon, I'm sure, because we got one more game before the playoffs officially begin, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago is going to be our last play. 6-10 already. They're not doing too strong. We're probably just going to get a nice 16-1 under our belt, and then we can take a look at our standings and our scores and all that fun stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Retro Bowl. Road to the Retro Bowl. We will see you next week. Jim, you got anything to say before we hop out?
Yeah, cashew butter. Just eat it. Cashew butter, pimento cheese, maybe a little bit of marinara sauce makes the best sandwich.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a good sandwich. All right, bye, everybody.